This video does the following. It provides an introduction to ELCA's Centers of Wellness project. It defines the 7 areas of human needs which, when nurtured, create wholeness. It demonstrates how these areas of human needs are addressed in 2 of the pilot sites. It outlines future steps and describes how ELCA faith-based schools and early childhood centers can become centers of wellness. ELEA is grateful for financial assistance provided by Wheatridge Ministries to fund the pilot project, which selected 3 school sites as centers of wellness. The ELEA Centers of Wellness project is one way in which we seek to fulfill our mission, which is to promote and support quality, Christ-centered schools and early childhood programs of the ELCA and its full communion partners.
This video focuses on the work of 3 early education centers. It illustrates how 2 of the pilot centers, Grace Lutheran School in River Forest, Illinois, and the Navajo Mission School in Rock Point, Arizona, and First Lutheran Early Education Center, Torrance, California, focus on providing for the 7 areas of well-being in the Wholeness Wheel in their programs and activities. All centers of wellness have a clear mission that is embedded in the daily lives of the early childhood center and school, no matter if this mission is located in the wilderness of Arizona, the urban center of Chicago, or in a small early childhood center in Los Angeles. Its focus is to equip, nurture, and support all ages for vocation and service. They serve a range of ages of children from infant to middle school, and families from the poverty level to affluent. The common thread is that they spring from the Lutheran tradition of serving the total needs of children, families, and staff in a faith-based ministry setting. Underpinning and supporting this wholeness is spiritual well-being. Living in community, in, with, and under the gospel is the key component of well-being. It seeks to nurture a desire to love God with all the heart, soul, mind, and strength. This impacts everything we do and everything we are. Starting first with spiritual health makes balancing the wheel much easier because we know whose we are. Nurturing the relationship with God through daily prayer or devotion is the first step. Knowing that God is always present and has given us the gift of grace through the sacrifice of Jesus Christ allows imperfect and limited people to live in community with a dedication to serving one another in love. A center of wellness dips in the well of spirituality to help all in the educational community reach their God-given potential. A center of wellness understands and appreciates the importance of emotional health and stability to face the challenges of life's ups and downs successfully. It nurtures emotional well-being by equipping the community members to feel the full range of emotions and express those emotions appropriately. This can be accomplished through children's drawings, building self-esteem, and promoting positive interactions, and providing a safe and secure environment for learning. Keeping emotional health means taking time in the day to be peaceful and centered, just as it means sharing emotions with others. A center of wellness dips in the well of emotional strength and stability to help all in the educational community reach their God-given potential. A center of wellness understands and appreciates the importance of each person realizing talents and abilities, and possesses a sense of calling to use these in service to God and others. Having a sense of vocation and purpose is important in living a healthy life. The centers of wellness foster the sense of responsibility to use the gifts God has given to make this world a better place in the natural, social, and spiritual realms. The center is always seeking for opportunities to make a difference. If not through occupation, then perhaps through volunteering in the community, nurturing the family, or actively participating in church. A center of wellness dips in the well of vocational understanding and dedication to help all in the educational community reach their God-given potential. A center of wellness understands and appreciates the concept that the body is the temple of God that is to be developed and tended as the framework to carry out life's mission. We are marvelously created by God, and while we are not all born perfectly healthy, and no one makes it through life without injury or illness, with tending and nurturing, we can live well, even with disabilities, injuries, or illness. Possessing healthy well-being is constantly caring for our physical self and avoiding unhealthy lifestyles and behaviors. Physical well-being means optimizing our physical health through good nutrition, through physical activity, and by avoiding risks to our health. Centers of wellness provide appropriate physical activities to challenge optimal development and knowledge of proper nutrition, exercise, and the negative effects of poor choices in these areas. A center of wellness understands and appreciates that a communion of productive and supportive social interactions within a center of wellness contributes to the overall well-being of all involved. We were created to be social persons by God, with the purpose to help and love each other. Studies have shown that volunteering in service to others actually expands both the quality and length of life. We are nourished by the love and intimacy of our family and friends. No person can remain an island without significant risk to their wellness. Whether we're introverted or extroverted, regular social contact is essential for health. Centers of wellness provide intentional opportunities for social interactions between students, faculty and staff, families, congregational members, and a wide range of intergenerational events. A center of wellness understands and appreciates that the talents and resources that are gifted to all individuals are entrusted as a responsibility to use for the good of all in God's kingdom. The center of wellness recognizes that wealth is not merely riches. Wealth can be expressed in terms of family connections, wealth in terms of physical and mental abilities, wealth in terms of committed friendships, wealth in gaining new skills and knowledge, the wealth of tradition and heritage, and the wealth of spiritual strength. Wealth is used to build up the kingdom and those who share it with us. With all, we are called to be stewards. Good stewards make decisions based on their values, which is evident in the way they save, spend, and share. This understanding of stewardship embraces resilience, sustainability, and generosity. A center of wellness understands and appreciates that the mind and its remarkable range of abilities, capacities, and vast potential must have stimulation and challenge to grow. The center seeks to create a lifelong desire to explore and learn about themselves, about others, and the creation. The mind is composed of the basic biology of chemicals, cells, and electrical actions, and at the same time it is the dwelling place of personality, memory, and our guidance systems for our bodies and behavior. Constantly using our minds keeps them alert and active. We satisfy curiosity by seeking answers. We stretch our minds by experiencing challenges in new things, in education settings, in homes and communities, and through individual exploration. These challenges come through skill subjects, such as reading and mathematics, and through the arts, hobbies, or travel. Pushing ourselves by seeking out new responsibilities and pursuing lifelong learning keeps us healthy and growing.
As a Center of Wellness project director, I sought to assist early childhood centers and schools to provide for the expanding needs of children, staff, and families. Becoming a Center of Wellness does not mean changes in your building or in your overall program. It means adopting an attitude of promoting wellness in the 7 areas of human needs. In order to be successful, this certification program must be positive, improves the quality of life for your students, staff, and families. Practical, is able to be implemented so that your center and school can do all phases within a reasonable investment of time, energy, and money. Productive, leads to significant results that enhance your programs and services. And particular, fits and applies to your unique ministry. This video invites you to further explore becoming a certified ELEA Center of Wellness.